Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the auditorium of the Ca' Foscari University of Venice. My name is Leonardo Buzzavo. I teach strategy and entrepreneurship in this wonderful university. And I have the honor of being the Ca' Foscari representative for the research program, Europeana Space, that today has this opening conference. And my duty here is only to introduce our new president, the rector of the university, Michele Bugliesi, is a computer scientist, and in this month he just took service and is going to lead our university into the coming years. So I'm very honored to ask Michele to share a few welcoming remarks with you. We'll have to apologize, he will stay with us only 10 minutes because he has expected to open another conference. As you can understand, the first month of service he is required everywhere around all initiatives because at the university we have a lot of things to do. So I'm very proud of asking Michele to give his opening remarks. Thank you, Michele.
Hello, welcome. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Ca' Foscari. This is a wonderful place. I'm glad to be hosting this very important event. It's true that I'm opening all sorts of conferences, but this is a very interesting one. And not just, it's not rhetoric, it's for true. Because of the issues and of the agenda of the day, which is and tomorrow, and which is rather interesting. I've had a look at the program, and the project itself is very interesting and intercepts a theme which is gaining more and more interest and wider interest in Europe and worldwide. In Ca' Foscari, we've been investing a lot in the field, and not directly, well, also in the topic specific of this conference, of this workshop, which is exploiting the digital humanities and cultural content as an economic driver for enterprise and in the creative side. We've been investing in this initiative and in side initiatives, in other initiatives that intercept other assets that are related to the digital agenda and the digital humanities wave that is taking over and it's taking potential, taking spin in Europe and elsewhere. And I'm taking this opportunity to sort of spend a few words about what we've been doing and what we're planning for the near future here in Venice. We have two initiatives that I think are worth mentioning, and the first is the first historically, I would say, is a partnership that we've been working on and we have established at this stage with the École Polytechnique in Lausanne and with the State Archive in Venice on a massive digitization effort to digitize in the long run, the whole State Archive, the Venetian State Archive. As you probably know, the State Archive is an enormous and fantastic source of information on every single aspect of the Venetian life and commerce and art, culture, government, and everything. So the Venetians used to note everything down, and the State Archive contains some 70 kilometers of books and some 2.5 billion pages for us to digitize them. And on top, based on this partnership, we've launched this flagship program, which we call the Venice Time Machine, whose aim is to use this massive amount of information that we're already acquiring and digitizing to then extract content out of it and reconstruct the past of Venice and based on that to foresee how Venice will evolve in this very fragile equilibrium that always has characterized the city, which is always in between the built and nature and the way that between nature and the way that the humans have sort of tried to control nature itself, building on top of it in this very fragile but wonderful environment. So the long-term goal of the project is to use this data to construct database, structure them with multiple access points, so that then we'll be able to interrogate those databases and conduct research, academic research, scientific research, and also promote the knowledge of the city and the system as it was, and of society as it used to be, and projecting that into what society might evolve, and in the landscape as well might evolve in the future. There's also a further dimension to the project that has to do with the way that all this massive amount of information, which is hard to convey, can be in fact conveyed for research and entertainment in both senses. So the entertainment dimension has probably a strict relationship with the content of this workshop, because out of that we can really imagine a completely different way that people will have access to art, to the museums, to experiencing literature, in like virtual environments where they can relive the environments, the settings, the buildings, the rooms, the cuisine as it used to be. So that's, we believe, a great, leaves great room for further business and very innovative ways to drive the tourist flows that populate the city and characterize its life extensively over and has been characterizing its life extensively over the years, and will continue to do so in the near future. This is not just a dream, so the partnership has produced concrete results in terms of teaching and training initiatives. We've held 2 editions of doctoral school. The last one just ended last week, and on the make there's a master in digital humanities, where we'll convey all the experiences we've been gaining over the years, and more experience that forums like this one might bring in, and we welcome all this kind of experience. And so we've produced that, and we've also conducted a preliminary study on how this massive digitization process might be conducted. It's, as you can understand, with this volume of data to be acquired, that's a very challenging program, for which we have, as I said, conducted a study, and so far we have digitized some 500,000 pages at a reasonably decent speed, but we'll speed up the process as the initial phase reaches its end, so that we'll have a clear picture of where to intervene, on which corpora, and to extend, and the different technologies that will be fit for the different books and types of material to be acquired. At the same time, we're running a project to acquire the contents out of this digitization, and what's in the make already is a project for word spotting, so acquiring content for handwriting from the 12th to the 18th century. That is already given way to a number of projects on different aspects of the Venetian life, and that's really fascinating, the kind of interaction this stimulates between fields that have never talked to each other so far, computer science and arts, historians and people from the humanities in general is extremely fascinating. There's also a third little branch, a second branch to the project, which is it's called the Linked Book Project, which uses this first base of information to link that then it's to other sources that we have in Venice. Venice is populated with sources of information. We're linking the main base with others, and in particular, we have launched parallel projects to digitize the contents of our own library here in Venice, the Humanity Library, so-called BAUM, and the Marciana library. That will produce a linked structure of citations through which, from one source, we'll be able to offer a platform that will be, that people will, and scientists and academics will be able to navigate to get through full access to a multiple source of information. So that's one project that's been running for some time, and for which we see a bright future where we're very confident that we'll be able to bring more institutions on board and develop it as intensively as it deserves. There's a second one which is very timely. What comes very timely is a recent idea which will be developed in full in 2 years from now, in particular in 2016, because that year witnesses, is a perfect occasion. There are 2 anniversaries that happened at that point. The 400th anniversary of William Shakespeare's death, and 500th anniversary of the foundation of the Jewish ghetto. And the Jewish ghetto is exactly the place which provided a historical backdrop for the Shakespeare's controversial play, The Merchant of Venice. So the project has 3 legs to it. The first is a production, a promenade production of The Merchant of Venice, which will be played in the ghetto itself, and with professional actors, a real play played in the actual scenery, which which constitutes its natural context. And on top of that, we will then build we'll collect all material related to the play, everything that in terms of study, research, and projects that will spin out of that, and we'll collect all this material on a digital platform that will sort of, which we call, envision as what we call the Shylock Encyclopedia, which will be made available online for free access to academics, researchers, and everybody who wants to enjoy the experience of the play and to connect the experience of the play to the kind of information that will emerge out of the mini study that will spin out of the project. This platform will also, be the result of innovative computer science technology for annotating the text and, merging textual information, historical information with geographical information, so that it will provide the base to construct, again, tours and experiences of the play, as with virtual reality tools and very sophisticated technologies that is nowadays available. A third part of the initiative aims at delivering a digital storytelling platform to promote the development of the digital literacy and for strategic skills about how to train and construct training programs based on these new technologies. So this is a project that we've just put together, and which is the result of a cooperation, of an international cooperation that involves the Giorgio Cini Foundation here in Venice, Global Shakespeare, which is a joint venture of the University of Warwick and Queen Mary in London, and then the Lorraine Institute University in Budapest, LMU in Munich, and we've just applied to a call which is very related to to the event we're holding today for Creative Europe, and so we're waiting for the result in few months, and we look forward to be able to work on the project, because it's really a unique occasion for us and for those who are involved, and for those who will be enjoying the result of our initiatives. So I'll stop here, it's a pity that I cannot attend. I would really like to, but unfortunately I really have to attend other I have other commitments. I have this conference and further meetings. It's a pity that I cannot attend. I'm sure this will be a wonderful couple of days, and I'd like to thank the organizers for deciding to host it here. Thank the project leaders at Coventry for putting up this very good initiative, and wish you 2 enjoyable days and good work. Thank you.